It's very annoying. Try to fix that today. At first, it was just stuck locked and it wouldn't unlock at all unless you came in here and really pushed on this and hit the unlock key on the fob at the same time. Then you could unlock it. But it would buzz and then be stuck shut. Now, it just buzzes every single time. And strangely, I just noticed it does unlock again. It locks and unlocks again, but makes that horrible noise. So, gotta replace that actuator. Start by pulling this off of here. T20s. That was on there tighter than I expected. Ooh, scary. Oh man, these guys are gonna start chipping trees. This shit's gonna be loud. All right, might mute it for part of this or take a break, but next thing, pop this little retainer off that rod so we can make that loose. Remove these two T20s. Damn, tree guys going nuts. All right, let's take a break. Now we got to do the T30 bolts that hold the latch in place. Now you need to take the window up so it doesn't fall when you remove the regulator and unbolt the back of the track. Now we're going to remove the T30s holding the motor in. Get all the wiring loose. That one's loose. Pop this little thing open. Without breaking it. Get this out of the way. There we go. Set that aside. $10 to remove all these. Whoops. That should be all of them. Now I gotta try to jimmy this thing loose. And now I have another neighbor doing tree work, but whatever, we gotta get this thing going. It's be in here all day. So I accidentally let it shut and it cinched itself closed. It took me a bit to figure out that I could just yank this and unlatch it, but anyways, this is very fiddly. And I don't think I can get it back much further than that. I think I'm gonna have to just reach in through the top. Before I do that, there is a bolt, a 10 mil right there. I'm gonna have to get out. Okay. There's one I forgot. It's right here underneath this upper window. So good thing I didn't just start yanking on it, because I definitely would have broke something. So I got to get that out with. There we go. Uh-oh. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Shit. Here's the whole thing. And that is the piece I need to swap out. I swear he said maneuver it past the window track, but that's the window track right there. Now what? G15. That's the part we're changing. I gotta tell you, at this point, I'm not feeling confident about being able to get this thing back together. Oh man. Let's see if we can get the new one in there. So it goes like that. Gotta make sure you hook the little swing arm onto that tab in the back. Okay. Put the little screw back in with the 15 on it. I didn't hook the rod back into the little hole. Crap. Can I do it without undoing it? Is the question. Okay. It's in there. I just don't see how this is going to happen. Doesn't mean. Part of the way there. Oh. Don't forget that. I did not plug the plug back in. Okay. Alright, so now the problem I'm running into is I can almost get this thing in place, but my bar keeps popping out of the little retainer, and then I have to pull it out and hook it back in. So I'm an hour plus just trying to get this thing back into place right now. After a good, I don't know, hour and a half, I got it just about in position. I can see where the latch is lining up in the back, so I'm about to put a couple of bolts in the back. I used a screwdriver inside the edge of the lock and then wiggled it around until I could find the holes and just get those tightened down. And then on the inside, there's the seat rail bolt right there, that one. I basically reached inside, put my finger to the hole, and then found the rail and lined it up until I could get the tip of the bolt to go through it. Now I gotta do similar for the top one that's behind the hinge up there. After a solid 2 hours of struggling, I managed to get it back in there with the lock bar still attached, and I got the rear hinge secured. I got the bottom track bolt in, but for the life of me, I cannot get the bolt hole to align with the track on this one, and I don't know why. I don't know what to do about it. I think I'm just gonna put it back together and hope for the best at this point, because at some point I'm gonna have to pick my kids up today from school, and I've been at this for 4 hours already. Ugh. Also, for the life of me, little tabs on the panel back here that are supposed to hook in and slide in, I can't get them to reconnect. So we're gonna see if the door still works after I just put it back together at this point, because just fingering all these bolts back in. Stupid grommet. Little stupid grommet. Put the motor back in. This one goes on here. That gets snapped in there. You go to this controller here. Don't you do it, you son of a... Gotta line up this hole. Put this back in there. Okay. Those ones are back in. That one in. I think that's right. Okay. Yeah, that seems right. There, grommet back in place. Put my door handle back on. Put the little cable back in here. There we go. Snap that in all the way. And I believe these ones aren't supposed to be in there yet. Okay, that goes like that. Where's my last 10 mil? Let's go over here. Okay, those are on. Smaller ones in. No, it's outside now. Shit. Hook up the rod. I forgot to put this on here. What are you gonna do? I guess I gotta do it now. This is not professional. Turn down the ground wire. Okay, it's time to get the door panel. My switch wire here. Which way does it go? It goes that way. What? Wow. Hook the top edge in first. I've got leftover screws. Schnitzel. That's not good. One goes right there. Handle cover back on. And then it unlocks. It's not locking back for some reason. I don't know if that could have been a problem already. Alrighty, 2 days later, I was working on this on Friday, today's Sunday. It's locking and unlocking, the window rolls up and down, it doesn't buzz anymore, so good enough. However, the two main problems I had trying to fix this was that I could not get the panel to align back with the 3 tabs that are attached to the whole assembly. I'll put a picture up of that. I could not get the panel back in those little 3 holes. That doesn't seem to be causing any problems. Everything was still stable in there. The other problem I had was not being able to get the upper window track bolt back in. I spent a long time fiddling with that and jamming my arm in there and bruised the crap out of myself trying to get that hole aligned, and I ended up giving up. Now I could feel that the window track aligned with the bottom of the window, and the window still goes up and down just fine. It sounds normal, so not too big of a deal. But those are the two issues that I encountered that I could not resolve. I'm pretty sure I bent the lock rod that runs from the switch in front back to the actuator, and it's putting a little bit too much tension on that rod, like it's pressing on the inside of the door too hard, and that is making it so that it doesn't always lock when I hit the lock button. It's a little annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't buzz anymore. It does lock and unlock. I can lock the car. It always unlocks with the fob, but sometimes locking it with the fob, the switch doesn't go all the way back because I think of the tension on the rod. But maybe at some point I'll pop that panel open and try to bend the rod a little bit to loosen the pressure on it, but I'm kind of afraid to do that because it pops out of the little retaining hole inside the actuator so easily. I don't want to take a risk of just accidentally popping it loose and then it just doesn't function at all anymore. So with all that said, I hated every second of this repair. I wish better luck on you if you undertake this. Watch every video you can find, read the comments to see all the different problems people have had, and good luck.